right, who we got? All right. What's up, Ego Lift? We have some fun tonight. Royce VT official, what's up? You're about to do bench. Nice. I'm going to do some ego lifting. I am no longer training with Coach Paul. The guy turned out to be a real piece of shit. So, me and the kids are starting Monday. We're going to be doing Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA at a different gym. And it looks like it's going to be way more fun. That's how my day's gone so far. Paul from boxing, yeah. Yeah, it turns out, like, I kind of had my suspicions about him. He's a good coach, don't get me wrong. But, I paid $1,000 for private sessions, and I ran into a little bit of an issue with a payment because we had to change our bank cards due to fraud, and so payment got bounced. So I told him, well, I'll pay you when I get paid on payday. And he was like, oh, we're cool. And then we went in to train today, and he's like, oh, you can't train until you pay me. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? After 6 months, you're not gonna let me slide till Friday? So I said, you just made my mind up for me. So I packed up and just said, we're done. I walked out on him. Semper Fi, brother. What's up? Phil Spurgeon. 249. Damn. The 249 golf. I was artillery, 0844. I didn't go to Afghanistan, though. Bob, I saw you called me. I'm sorry, dude. I was just about to start a live stream, and I was like, I figured you'd pop on. Oh, man. No, I'm so disappointed in Paul. Like, we've had some personality clashes because, I don't know. He seemed like he was either jealous of me or kind of resentful. There was some kind of static between us. And I don't know why, because I was just there to learn like everybody else. So I'm done. I told him, I just walked out. I said, we're done. And you know what? There's a bunch of other places in town, and they all know each other, and I'm going to let them know that this dude's a piece of crap. And he still owes me 2 private training sessions, so that's $200, you know what I mean? I've been with him for 6 months. I brought him like 5 or 6 clients. But it was really weird, man. I don't know if it's because of my size, but he would get mad when I would talk to people. Like I gave this one guy pointers. This one guy was just hitting a heavy bag sitting next to me. And all I did was I told him, I said, hey, lift your foot a little, And that's it. That's all I said to him. And he yelled at me. He goes, you don't coach my clients. You are not the coach. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, relax, brother. Like the guy, we're just over standing there. You've been ignoring us for the last hour. Like, what do you care? What's up, baby? My wife's in the chat. Yeah, Paul is a dick, man. I'm really bummed out because he really is a good trainer. Like, the kids were learning a lot from him. But he's just a piece of shit of a person. Phil, what's up? I see you, brother. You guys in artillery are built different. Yeah, big old, we call them gun rocks. But I was FDC, so I guess I'm a poser. I'm a pogue. I'm so disappointed, man. After 6 months of training with him. But you know what? Here's the thing: is like right around the corner was this badass MMA gym. They have boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and it was $50 cheaper a month. It's run by people that are UFC affiliates. We walked in there; they were solely welcoming. They said I could film all I want, I can set a camera up. As long as everybody, like, I have to sign a waiver so I can get footage of us training. They were like, no problem, man. They even got a private room. You want to go back and film all you want? They've got we went in there to check it out tonight, and they had 2 or 3 professional athletes that were training in there. And those man, there's levels to this stuff, boys. I tell you what, you think you're good, and you watch a pro train, it's like, oof. But no, it's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, Christina, and it's run by a woman, and they do women's only classes. So if Christina wants to train and she doesn't want to be around the boys, we got that option too. Have you ever been to Venice Beach? Yeah, we were. I did a powerlifting competition in South Beach, which is right over there, and we spent. Babe, what did we spend? We were there for like 4 days, 3 days. All right. I told my daughter after I get done with deadlifting, we could hit the focus mitts and maybe do a little kicking. Thank you, Fibo. I appreciate it. I love this trap bar because I can set it up and just put the weights on it. It's like so much easier. The only thing that sucks about it is the knurling is really rough. It'll tear your hands open. I'm not doing any deficit pulls. I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm just going to put as much weight on this bar as possible and be a 2-year-old. This one's for you, ego. Truthfully believe you'll have more of an aptitude towards MMA over boxing. Yeah, my foot, so I always had this issue because, this is like kickboxing, right? This is your stance. And with boxing, you want to sit in it more, and I always had a problem getting into the stance and staying there because once I start hitting, I would start getting upright again. So we already do the stance naturally. Screw it. That guy doesn't want my business. He can go eat a taco. Yeah, ego's in the house. That's right, buddy. We're just gonna load her up and grip and rip. Nothing compared to a Venice Beach sunset, freshly wild. I can't disagree with you on that. God, Paul, I'm so pissed off. I'm so mad at him. We drove all the way to the gym. And, if I was the gym owner, I'd be like, hey, bro, I really need you to pay that. But, go ahead and train today. But, just like we need to square up. Okay, cool. I understand. That's just what he did was just embarrassing and unprofessional. Let's see, this message was held for review. Arthur, why are you gay? Well, for you, my friend. I like to take care of my homosexual patrons. Natty or not? Not. I'm artificially flavored. Let's see. Belt to ass. I'm 5'1" tall and I can lift 55 pounds. I would crush you. 5'1", 55 pounds. I think my daughter is what? 3'9", and she can do 90 pounds? Go get the baby oil. It's Mr. Nasty time. I'm Rep 2 and I'm 11. Awesome. What did I just join? Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights, I see. I'm a, keep it real. You don't look that gay. No, I'm not gay. I have a wife and kids. But, you know, we like to keep it ambiguous here. We don't want to turn anybody away. My wife's in the chat. Oh no! How's everybody doing tonight? Why are you running? Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Why am I here? Because you're here. Get out. Keep up the good work, bro. New Zealand, what's up? Now just admit you're gay. It's all good. I never denied I was gay. What's your problem with gay people? Do we have to contact YouTube and let them know we got some hate crime, hate speech going on? What's up? Let's get it. Always working out, freshly wild. Yeah, you know, I'm turning into a little bit of a... I'm really digging these live streams. I've been having a lot of fun with them. Jonas, those bars are so different. I've never seen something like that here in Brazil. Yeah, I mean, it's just an open-ended trap bar. What I like about it is it's got little feet on it, so you can pull it up and use it as a deadlift jack. TRT, yes, Mr. Merces Canem. I get a profile restriction on TikTok because they said that it was being explicit, but my picture was me in a posing suit. Yeah, I know, it's so stupid. Let's see, Hingle McCringleberry. Let's see what you said. Oh, he's just repeating what everyone else did. Late night stream for me. Yeah, it is a little bit later, yeah. TRT, yes. I mean, I guess pinning comments doesn't work. I thought if I pinned a comment saying my age, my weight, my height, whether I'm natural or not, I compete. I thought maybe that would work so that people don't ask the same stupid... Well, there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's just stupid people. But you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's not going to work, huh? Do you guys see the pin comment at all? Does it like, or does it like, does it condense itself? Do I need to make it shorter? How's work? Work's actually pretty good. I got no complaints with work. I'm doing really well. Your wife doesn't mind you're gay, still together for the kids. Baby, where are you? I need your help on this one. I just finished up mean shoulder and arm sesh, getting back into training after 5 years off. Nice, volunteer. Is that volunteer? But girls can post ass pics and get away with it. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I don't really even know what triggers the. You know, I don't know if it's like a bot that just looks for, or if it's a person. Uh, let's see. You see it, but it's condensed, so I need to make it shorter then, so that everybody can see a brief description. Do you take days off? No, I usually do something every day. I mean, I don't necessarily lift heavy every day, but I do something every day. Meow. Look at respectfully. Uh, uh, no, so Christina, what you should have said is, let me think. What would be a smart ass? What would be a good comeback? Don't let my wife know, and kids know that I'm gay. And you say like something like, "Oh, we've known all along. We're just humoring you," or something like that. I don't know. The pin comment's only a few letters before it cuts off, and you have to click on it. Okay. What's your favorite Christmas movie? That's not well, Die Hard. But well, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so that doesn't count. Christmas movie that's not a Christmas movie. That's a Christmas movie. Home Alone's a Christmas movie. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I'm just thinking about that. What do they always play on Christmas that's not a Christmas movie? Can you do 50 push ups? Yeah, maybe way more than that. Uh, what if you had a pinned comment as part of the background in your room? Yeah, right. We've known all along. Yeah, Die Hard. That's like the go-to. Georgie, what's up? Whichever your followers who put me in a timeout for saying you look, acted, and sounded gay as f, and I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have blocked that, George. I don't really care. But my guys are just looking out for me, you know. And I appreciate them. How big is that pecker? What motivates you to keep streaming? Well, it's fun. I get a good laugh out of it. I'm making decent money, so I'm starting to. So that's kind of cool. My aim is to like make enough money to pay for the training, because with me and the kids, it's $300 a month to train at this new gym. Plus, I got to buy about $500 worth of gear, because now with boxing, we had the shoes, we had the helmets, we had the gloves, and now I'm going to go to a Muay Thai gym, and I got to get. They have a uniform, so it's got shorts and shirts, and I got to get shin pads for them, and now it's like, man, this shit's expensive. And I work construction. We do pretty well for ourselves, but we are on a budget, you know. So I can't be dipping into our grocery money to be paying for that stuff. So if I can make enough money with YouTube to pay for my training, hell yeah. And my wife wants to sign up for a rock climbing gym. It's a lot of money, man. Competing costs a ton of money. I have my doctor's bills, with the hormone clinic. I've got there's travel money. There's money to sign up for competition. There's money for registration. It's like we're looking at like $5,000-6,000 right there. Let's see here. When you said gear, I thought you were talking about something else. You work poles. You work poles. If they pay me. Uncle Rambo, hope you and your Wana family have a good Christmas. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Henry, you look strong. What's your weakness? Ice cream. Korea, what's up? Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Weakness, my bum. Do you know who Chuck Berry is? Oh, Buck Cherry? I think so. Buck Cherry. That sounds really familiar. I know Chuck Berry is a musician. Buck Cherry, that sounds like it could be a porn name. Buck, that's probably a dude. Ah, I see where you're going. uh, wow, man, this is one of those nights. Have you ever done Anadrol? Yes. Why you wear underwear in a gym? To protect my shorts. Uh, uh, I'm just gonna get rid of Henry. I don't like him. Do glutes play a role in martial arts? Hell yeah, man. Your leg strength? Are you kidding me? How many push-ups can you do? Gun to my head, probably 100. I don't know. Let's see here. Clinical delight. The trans woman to man. Right on. I guess, which one? Am I man to woman or woman to man? Thank you for your service. Thank you, Zyro. Brownie. Do you do training with your kids? Yeah, dude. Yesterday, my entire stream was 2 hours with me and my kids. Does your gym you choose provide all, or do you multiple gyms you go to? This one I found does everything. So they got a weight training center there. They got boxing. They got Muay Thai. They got um, Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Hoorah! What's up, Nubian? Do you take TRT? Yes. Any tips for torn rotator cuffs? Well, what's the grade of the tear? Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like a slight sprain, or did you actually have a partial tear? Did you have a full detachment? We're talking about torn labrum. Are we talking about the versa? Buck Cherry is a rock band. Got that Marine hat on. Hell yeah. Did you like Anadrol? How much did you do? Well, I don't really want to talk about steroids because I'll get demonetized, but not that much. About 8 weeks before competition, 50 milligrams, and then right on at about 2 or 3 days before competition, to bump that up to 100. And that's like 50 is like the lowest amount you can do. Like you don't really need it. Like you don't have to do a whole lot. I know guys take like a ton of that stuff, and I don't know if they get good results out of it or not, but I know it's super toxic and it can really hurt you if you do it in amounts like that. Yamaya, what's up? Dana White official, Merry Christmas. Hell yeah, man! I'm glad you're back, brother. Steak, TRT to 300%. Well, no, I'm on TRT amounts right now, so 200 milligrams of testosterone, that's normal, and then on top of that, there's 100 milligrams of DHB, which is boldenone. That's like what I cruise on. That's like and that goes up and down based on blood work. When I get ready for competition, I'll bump that up probably. Well, I know he's not real Dana White, but he was here last time. I was going to ask you a question about cycle. Yeah, I know you, and like I get that question every 30 seconds. We know it's not the real Dana White, guys. You don't have to tell me that. The merge at Doc 35. Hell yeah, Semper Fi, brother. How much cash did you make streaming? Really? Is that you guys, man? I don't know. Is that something we should be talking about? I don't know if I'm comfortable with discussing that. So far, not a lot, but it's starting to climb, and I'm starting to see possibilities, like with this being a second source of income. Maybe if I can manage to get like above 6,000 subs, and I keep getting the stream views that I have been getting, it could be viable. That's going to be up to you guys. You like listen to this old washed up loser lift weights in his garage? Mildly entertaining, throw me a subscription. You know what I mean? If not, hey, it's been cool anyways. Did TRT only gain 12% more than without? Well, if you look at the numbers, like, so if you go on Powerlifting Watch, right, it's where they keep all the powerlifting records back to the 70s, and you aggregate the numbers and say like four different weight classes, like pick 100 lifters, tested and untested, and then run a bell curve to see what the percentage of differences is of the totals that the tested guys are lifting and the untested guys are lifting, and it's only 10 to 13%. So that's actually pretty good. If you saw 13% gains using nothing but testosterone replacement therapy, you had outstanding results. Told the other mods not to discuss that because it's none of our business and it comes off kind of shady. You know, I EKM, I love you, but it can always count on you to like directly ask me about things I don't want to talk about, and you're my own moderator. So far, you've asked me about steroids. You asked me about the money I make. You bring up all the things that I'm trying not to discuss. My MOS, Michael Washburn. I was an 0844 field artillery fire direction controlman. Cynical delight. Someone earlier was telling me a new study they saw an attraction women have towards male glutes. Adam, I don't know what to say. I've never had any complaints about my butt. Thank you for your service, John. Hell yeah. Do you have a big Wii phone? Sorry about that, bro. We need to get a signal so we both understand each other. I mean, are you not like if you go on Signal and you type in my name, Charles Widener, does not nothing come up? What's up, Julian? I'm just so you know, I'm not mad at you. Like we're all laughing about it. It's just it's like. Oh man, why does my chat get chugged up here? There we go. You think Ronnie Coleman was natural? Hell no. Although, I will say this, if you look at his first two Olympias that he did when he was natural, when he placed like 17th, he was already better than almost everybody that was competing that was on steroids. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. Yeah, next thing you know, they'll ask you about your credit card information. Eskel de la Rosa, happy birthday. Just got done doing cardio. Nice. What'd you do for cardio? Do you think the drones are covering up a bigger story, or do you think it's nothing to worry about? I don't think it's anything to worry about. They've known about the drones going on for like 5, 6 years now, and this is not the first time this has happened. This is the largest numbers it's happened in. The government knows exactly where the drones are coming from. There's no way they don't. Now, what they're doing, that's the question. The only thing I can think of is they're searching for something. Like they're using them as like sniffers for like radiation or gas poisoning or things of that nature. And what specifically they're looking for, I don't know. But it's interesting. What is your heaviest squat, Zyro? I did, my best squat was 680, 685, and I'm currently doing around 660. K moves. Just curious, how long can I leave my peptides in the fridge? Yeah, no, they're still good. Just keep them in the fridge. You're good to go. You can keep them in there for months as long as you. Have you made them yet? Have you mixed them up already? Because if they're still in their powdered form, you don't need to refrigerate them at all. Nicholas, yes, we women love nice butts. Those drones should be for the U.S. itself, to be honest. No takedowns. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is a weird thing. This is what I have a suspicion that they're going to attempt to do something before Trump gets into office to declare possibly martial law or some excuse to prevent him from taking office. I know whether they'll be successful or not, I don't know, but I'm just expecting some kind of shenanigans. Cynical Delight, what's up? Yeah, I appreciate that. Nothing pops up when you type your name in. Okay, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to get on my phone and look at my. Hey, Christina, what's my Signal handle? When you log on to Signal, what do you know what my name is on there? It might be Vegas Charlie 777. Who can take your grandma, push her up a cliff, race her to the bottom and screw her for she's stiff? All the infantry can. Wait. Hi-yaw. But they really don't want him in office. See you, Senegal. I appreciate the subscription. Beer? The hell are you talking about, Bobby? Had some hangover, huh, sailor? How much muscle do you think the average man in his 40s can gain in a year? Natural? In a year? Realistically? Well, depending on what level of training you're at, I would say it's not unreasonable to 10 to 20 pounds if you're training hard. Assuming you're like, are we bulking? Like are we trying to gain weight? Or are you just trying to recomposition your body? I mean, there's so much context to that question, you know. I don't know what your diet is. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your current weight is. I don't know what your body fat percentage is. I don't know what your training consists of. I'm not able to find it. Just says Charlie ICE. Well, EKM, try Vegas Charlie 777. And when I get off, I will make it a point to log on to Signal and get my handle and make sure you guys get it, because I thought it was just my name. K-moves. Haven't mixed the peptides yet, but when I do, I should keep them in the freezer. No, just leave them in the fridge. They're good to go. If you haven't mixed them yet, they're shelf stable. It's just a powder form. Now, you got to be super careful because it's a very delicate molecule. TB500 and BPC 157, they're super delicate. So when you put that syringe of what is it called, the water, the reconstitution water, whatever it's called, it's got a vacuum in it, so it's going to want to suck it in there, and that's going to be too hard. You want to just have little drops in there, and you want to swirl it around very lightly. Just like, think about like not breaking that molecule up. Shoot here, life is not fair. I would agree with you, but you know, if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. No, I don't know. We just exact joy whenever we can. Just keep punching, man. Just keep getting back up. That's all you can do. Yeah. Oh, go away, Facebook. Why are you popping up? All right. Do you know how to make your hands thicker? Hard work. You know, like lifting without straps. going into construction. I don't know, repeatedly smashing them on things. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Is the camera backwards or is your American flag hung up backwards? Well, let's see. Look at my Marine Corps symbol. Uh, so I'm gonna say the camera's backwards. Oh, kind of. Do you know how to make hand stickers? Says not found. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll get my username for you. Loving using that bar for shrugs. Yeah, I think it would work good for that. Well, it is called the trap bar. Wish all you, wish you all good life, guys. I'm done with this life, bro. Why do you say that, Shu? You know what? I was in the pit of despair a couple days ago. I literally woke up and thought to myself, I don't want to do this anymore. But there's something I always tell myself: this too will pass. This too will pass. No matter how hard it is, it's just a matter of like just just getting through it. You know, sometimes it helps to talk about it. I don't know if this is the appropriate forum to do that, but I would definitely talk to somebody. And you know what? We're here for you. What peptides do you take? Well, I don't take them regularly, but if I'm injured, I like TB 500 and BPC 157. Yeah, man. I know life is tough, man. Life is tough. It'll beat you down, and if you let it, it's really easy to get stuck there. You just gotta take it bull by the horns, man. You gotta keep kicking at the darkness until it bleeds daylight. You know what I mean? But that takes. You almost gotta get at it. How's it like in America? Well, I don't have much context, but I'm gonna say pretty darn good. Sleep, and recover before going into boot camp. You're talking to Owen, all right. What's your thoughts on West Coast Wolverine calling you weak? I don't really care. I don't really give a shit about West Coast Wolverine. Yeah, like he can call me whatever he wants. He has no bearing on my life in the Middle East. You know what I mean? Like I don't waste my time with people that I have nothing to do with. Like it's like a one-sided thing. Him and Max and all those guys that are constantly making videos about me. Like I don't watch their content. I have no idea what they're doing. Honestly, I just don't give a shit. Like they don't. They haven't. I don't know why they even care about me. I have no bearing on their lives either. You know what I mean? I never bring them up. I don't talk about them. It doesn't matter. Hey man, I'm not trolling you, just asking, are you on steroids? Short answer, yes, Marco, for like the 900th time. Let me see here. I'm going to change my pinned comment. Let me see here. I am not natural. Stop asking. Pin comment. There we go. Let's see if that works. Uh, yeah. Let's see. How to, good evening. How to still find working out motivating after reaching self-natural upper limit feels meaningless in the gym, and knowing my physique probably won't become any better anymore. Well, Zod, there's a lot of things I would want to know. I want to know what kind of training you're doing. You might be burned out. I would want to know why you're training. Do you have a reason to, or do you just work out because you like? Are you trying to become? Are you trying to build a physique? Like, what are we doing? What's your goals? And then based on that, maybe we can make some adjustments. Like sometimes you'll get burned out doing a program, and it might be important to switch things up a little, do something fun for a while. You know, when I hated going to the gym, I took a little bit of time off and I just started doing things that I enjoyed doing. Uh, uh, Brazil, what's up, Michele? What's your thoughts on getting sucker punched at the local Hispanic deli? I would say you need to tip better. Cute tear. Oh, damn it. Where'd all my comments go? What is the side effects of steroids? Deal maker, big shot. I'm big and awesome. I feel great. I don't know. Just gotta say your energy is incredible. Thanks, Tyler. I'm 41. Possibly the handsome press can help you. I love the handsome press. So we're talking about the shoulder issues. That would be the number one lift that I did. But here's the thing: is it's got a little bit of a. It's an intermediate lift. It's not a beginner lift, and you got to take great care. So if you're gonna do the handsome press, I'd really get it dialed in. Really, what? So what is the handsome press? Uh, I start with this 1 inch. This bar weighs 20 pounds, but it's an over the head press, and you're going for extended range of motion. So it's going to be down here, and that pushes through the entire range of the shoulder. Great for hypertrophy, but you got to start super light. I would even start with a broomstick just to get the movement down, just to get the wrist mobility. Now, if you can manage to get the elbows in closer, it'll be more effective. It's a very difficult lift to start. It gets easier though. But if you have a torn shoulder or rotator cuff and you start with these light, these will rehab your shoulder and you'll get your entire range of motion back. And on top of that, it's some of the best shoulder hypertrophy that you can do. And the reason why I call it the Hansen press is because Hans Moomin is the one that, I don't know if he made the press up, but he introduced me to it. Deal maker big shot. Do you smoke or drink alcohol? I haven't had a drop of alcohol since 2013, and I still do struggle with cigarettes. Like, I don't. Smoking's smoking's a tough one. I'll start with my broomstick. Yeah, definitely. Have you ever had hip bursitis, and what would you do for it? No, I've never had hip bursitis, but my wife does, and she's getting surgery on the 30th. Any TRT? Yes. Helix HRT is the clinic we go through. Fat. Oh, sure. Cookies and cream. What's up? Deadlifts today. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I don't know. I don't know what gender a cookie is. Bubble butt. Hell yeah. Are you from Illinois, Sam Thompson? Yes, I am. Do I know you? Do we grow up together? Zyro. Dealmaker. No, I don't arm wrestle. I trained with those guys though. They were training at Iron Addicts for a long time. I don't know. If anybody challenges me to arm wrestling, I just assume I'm about to get my arm ripped off. Bill W. rocks. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Credence. The Russian says, "Hi, I'm from Russia." Hello from Russia. How are you? My bad, it's a confusing name. Oh, man, I didn't want to name myself on here, so I used the candy name I was eating. Nice. Sam Thompson, you've got an Illinois accent. Yeah, it used to be really bad, like bears, salsa. We get a hot dog. Yeah, but it's ever since I moved to the West Coast, it's toned down quite a bit. what do we used to say, pop instead of soda? You know, and I got cured of that because Jason Nutt, a guy I served in the Marine Corps with, every time I'd ask him for a pop, he'd punch me in the arm. Uh, Cookies and cream are the shit. Any advice on growing biceps? I can't grow them for the life of me. Well, here's the thing. What kind of like rowing movements do you do? Like pull downs, rows, um, deadlifts. You know, what do we do? Do you do any pull ups? Pull ups would be a good one. Do you do any of that, or are we just doing curls? Because I don't think curls are the most effective, to be honest with you. Du, 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 du. Let's see. Just for range of motion, you add weight to the bar, the broomstick thing. You never add weight to the bar. No, I go pretty heavy on those, Julian. You start weight light though. Start very light, and then you want to eventually I don't put a ton of weight, but we'll go up to 120 pounds with those. Oh, maybe not quite that heavy. 115. What's your favorite for building forearms? So I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever I do a pulling movement, I do so without my thumbs, and that really strengthens the forearm grip. And I'll do all of them until grip becomes the limiting factor, and then you got to take over. But even that's still working the forearms. Another thing you can do is you can load up a bar like a deadlift bar and just hold it static, hold that sucker for 30 seconds to a minute, and just squeeze that grip. And it's kind of killing two birds with one stone. You get those grippy things and all that crap. I think that's overrated. You could just do pull-ups without thumbs. You know what I mean? Like if I'm going to do a pull-up, I just don't use my thumbs. Just grip. Hold up. Same thing with pull downs. Like the first sets of deadlifts I was doing, I wasn't using my thumbs up to a certain weight. I think what is this, 425? That's probably too heavy, but since I'm here. That's straight. That just jacks your forearms. Cambered barbell, yeah. There's no lower chest, upper chest. It's stretch the chest. If you want to build the chest, old school was incline for upper chest, decline for lower. No, you want to stretch it. You want to stretch the pectorals out. And that's how you're going to get the best build. Cookies and cream. I try to do that chin up from form with a pull down bar. Some bodybuilder said those are good for biceps. Yes, any pulling movement is going to be good for your bicep. And then try switching the grips up a little. So normally when you're doing pull downs, you're focused on your lats, but you can focus on your arms by pulling like this. So you can mix it up a little bit. Dips are really, really good. Dips are awesome. Just make sure you get that full range of motion. Butterfly, what's up? Just doing dips can help immensely, especially if you can add weight to them. Most welcome. It really does suck. Oh, the bursitis, yeah. 495. No, that's 425 right now. Sanu from India, what's up? Dips, honestly, dips with the exception of few don't get the chest much big. I don't know, man. I got pretty good results from weighted dips. Putting 2, 3, 4 plates on. Yeah, you got. But it was all range of motion, though. I had to make sure I was going down all the way. I had to lean forward, too. Mike Cute Cheese Stinks. This is my reminder. I need to hit the weights. I weigh 125 pounds. Well, diet. I've got to eat too. Do both. Do you have to lift every day or is it optional? No, you can get everything you need done with 3 days a week. I know some guys that only do 2 days a week. Yeah, weighted dips are different than body weight for sure. How much? How much take time to see results from doing dips? See lower chest gains. Um, Normally you would expect to start seeing a difference within 4 to 6 weeks. That's usually how much time I give something before I will start making adjustments to it. Like, if I introduce a lift to my program or take one away, I give it a minimum of 4 weeks just to see if it's going to work for me. I'd fight you. I'm 150. Okay. I mean, I'm in Vegas. You want to look me up? You have to pay for your own plane ticket though. Yeah, man, we can meet at the gym and go a few rounds. I'm down. But my shoulder fall when doing dips. Why? Well, do you have a physical issue? Like, what are we talking about? Son, you love from India. Superb setup. Thank you. JDM Passion. I'm from Germany. Is it true that there are one or two people in the USA that are able to make a delicious fist fight? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'm sure there is. Sigma D. Hoorah! Devil Dog in the house. Millennial Power Sailor Strong saying that you'd beat Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. Is that true? No. If we were fighting in a broom closet, yes. If he had nowhere to run, I'm pretty sure I'd maul him. And if he had anywhere to move, I don't think I'd be able to hit him. The U.S. has many delicious knuckle sandwiches. Deal maker big shot. My hands got thick yesterday because I was doing Wolf's Law. I accidentally hammered my arm and became super thick. Yes, yep. You definitely can increase your hand thickness by hitting it with a hammer. I'm not sure how much I'd recommend that. Butterfly love from New Mexico. Let's see, New Mexico in the house. 495 deadlifts now, right? Yeah, I gotta put some weight on there first though. So this is a 65-pound bar. There you go. We're going heavy today, boys. Let's see if I can. I did 720 about 4 weeks ago. See if we can beat that. I'll be right back. I gotta use the can real quick. Right on. No, I got you. Man, it's getting cold. All right, all right, all right. Where's my coffee? Let's see. My neighbor's friend had pro boxing fight in Vegas. Won in one round. Never before trained boxing. Yeah, it happens. Dude, they call it the puncher's chance. All it takes is one good hit. You don't have to be good. You can be lucky. Dealmaker, how much is your whole set? Wait, what do you mean? Like, how heavy am I going, or how much did it cost me? Julian Byrne, Cookies Ice Cream 69. I would have dumbbell in your bedroom and use that to grow your biceps almost every morning. Yeah, I mean, if you're hitting them, but the thing is like, I'm more of a total arm guy. You got to figure your triceps are, uh, what, 3 times bigger than your biceps? So a lot of guys, they'll train biceps, but their arm won't look big. And then, of course, what really makes their arm look big is your shoulders. So it's almost like you're better off just doing whole body workouts and just really build a physique, and your arms will take care of themselves. You know what I mean? That's my opinion or experience. We heard that you said about Tall Man Jude. Tall Man Jude. Yeah, how's he been? I haven't talked to him in a while. That guy's a beast. Last time, I haven't seen his videos in a minute. Him and I were talking for a while, and then I haven't talked to him in about, good Lord, it's got to be going on a year now. Yeah, I kind of left that whole group behind, to be honest with you. There was a little group of YouTubers that were sort of like entangled together. You had like, was it Max, Wolverine, Prophet Fear, all they're just the same group, and all they do is talk shit back and forth to each other and make stupid videos about how much they're gonna kill each other. If I meet up with you, I'll do whatever. And then I kept wondering why me, as a small content creator, I couldn't break out of that. You know, I kept just, it seems like I was just stuck talking to the same 20 people, and it really sucked. So one day I just said, you know what? I'm just going to ignore them and do my thing. And I started making Warhammer videos where I painting figurines, and I started doing my illustrating again. And now I'm doing live streaming. And I'll be honest with you, I just left all those guys behind. And I don't know if they're still talking about me or whatever. Good for them. You know, cool, man. I hope they're all doing well. Tall Man Jude's cool. I don't have any issues with him. He's my age, I think. He might be a year or two older. He was a big, strong dude. But yeah, whatever. Let's see here. How many kcals do you eat per day? I would say about 3,500 on training days. Is that why you ignore all your moderators as well? Middle East Beast. Yeah, you kind of like, sometimes you guys are like my kid, like one or two of you like my kids, you know, when I'm trying to have an adult conversation and my daughter's like, Dad, Dad. I'm like, yes, sweetie. Like, hold on, Dad. I'm talking here. uh, well, you're not my moderator, Middle East Beast. He doesn't ignore us. Yeah, thanks, baby. Does she peg you? Every once in a while. Are your kids ripped too? No, but they're strong. My daughter can. She's got some paws. Let me tell you. Middle East, please, not stirring the pot. He's fine. I don't care. Yeah, Middle East Beast. Somebody told me that you were talking about me with Max or something. Like, what was that about? What's your cycle? I ride a Free Agent. It's a badass aluminum BMX bike. It's hanging up right now. I need to get it down. I love that thing. I can shred on it. You're not on shots, are you? Not on shots? No, why would you think that? I'm 50 years old. Did you guys see the pinned comment? What does the pinned comment say? Let me see, but you ignore and name some hands. Oh, you know what? I haven't been in Signal in a couple days. You're actually right. I need to talk to those guys. Middle East Beast is probably a fake account. Oh, yeah, okay. They're real fighting gyms in Vegas. JDM. Yes, yeah, some of the best. It's UFC's out here. Um, they're right off of the 215 in, I want to say Durango. So there's tons of gyms. All the fighters that come out here that are affiliated with the UFC, a lot of them open their own gyms. They got Syndicate. They got the one I'm just going to now. I can't remember the name of it. It's Split J. Um, there's a lot of good boxing gyms. There's a lot of the professional boxers make their homes here in Vegas. They open up gyms. The guy that was training me, he used to train under Freddie Roach. I think he's a piece of shit, and I don't like him anymore. But he's a hell of a trainer. I'll say that. Um, Vegas, not a safe city, but it's fake. Yeah, I would agree with that. How does he know all the deets? What are we talking about? Oh, are you talking about him knowing about conversations I have with my moderators? Probably because they all talk to each other. Like I said, you remember I was telling about the small content creators, how they all just kind of are a little group and they just all talk shit about each other. And like, I've literally made a decision about a year ago to just ignore all that bullshit and do my own thing. A lot of those guys don't understand that, and they keep trying to pull me back into that small group. And I just don't know how to say I don't care. I mean, I don't mean that like in a mean way. I'm dispassionate about it. Like I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to say it any more plain than that. Like they just don't. They have no bearing on my life or the direction I'm going, and I don't know though. They have enough people where I don't see why they need me in their little playpen. uh, I'm gonna put Middle East on a timeout. I just don't want to hear from him, to be honest with you. Has anyone here ever gotten in a real fist fight in Vegas? Why do you guys keep asking about that? That's really weird. Like, you think people just walk around and fight each other in the streets? like, I don't understand the questioning. Do you use Bucked Up at all? Bucky Huggins. I don't know what that is. Devil May Fall. Well, thank you, brother. What's your favorite Rip It flavor? Oh, what was that one we used to drink all the time? It's nasty. I can't remember. You can buy it at the dollar store now. Oh no, they closed the 99-cent store. Uh, Devil May Fear. Oh, let's see. Natish Christian. Hi, Jim, man. How are you? Devil May Fall. Have you ever done a fear of stopping progress in the future? You always remind yourself to keep going. I'll be honest with you. There's a huge fear of me getting older and just shriveling up and dying. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big one. I'm 50, like 60's right around the corner, and my kids are still young. And yeah, no, it's a big motivator. Father Time comes for us all, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, it's undefeated. But my goal is to stave off aging as long as I can, within reason. I still want to live my life. I'm not one of those guys that's going to start like biohacking, but definitely want to stay in shape for sure. UFC's based in Vegas. By golly, that doesn't mean everyone's brawling. Yeah. Knocky Boom. Greetings. David Philibom, what's up? Owens, people use guns instead of fist fighting now. Hell yes, 100%. I have a 45 I carry around with me. I'm not playing with you. If you're in the street and you want to commit violence against me, uh, I'm going to defend myself with a weapon. Right? Are you training for a show? No, I'm a powerlifter. I just happen to be lean. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm. You know what? I've maintained a weight class for so long. I've been 220 pounds for what? Going on 10 years now? I went from 198 to 220, but I'm right in there. Always have been between 198 and 220. So I've gotten as strong as I can at this weight. Um, and I just happen to have learned my metabolism enough where I could stay pretty lean. But other than that, I don't do anything special for this. I just lift heavy. Kayet Goodwin, good evening, kind sir. If anything, I'm proof that you don't need to do much to get shredded. You really don't. 5 barbell lifts and watch your diet. That's it. Do it consistently. Go as heavy as you can. I have a body like a big bull and brains like a small chicken. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's been my experience. What's up? Where are you going?
I tried, Mom!
What happened?
So I didn't run and do something to you and then run away.
Run away?
Yeah.
Did you want to train?
Not really.
You don't want to do any mitt work or nothing? Kick the heavy bag?
Oh, you need to brush your teeth.
Well, I love you too.
I love you.
I swear they're insecure for the most part, asking if you've ever been in a fight. You know what's funny is like I trained boxing, I trained Muay Thai, I trained kickboxing, did Taekwondo, but I am the last person that's ever going to start a fight with anybody. I avoid conflict with everything I have in me. There's a big difference between 2 adults consenting to get in a ring with rules and 2 morons slugging it out on the street and they're going to go to jail for felony assault. You know what I mean? That's just not how grown men solve their problems. Thanks. Zave, is it pronounced Zave? Yeah, I love that kid. Don't let them get to you. They don't know you or hold any power at Travis. It's words and a brick wall. Yeah, exactly. Well, we try to have a little fun. I feel like crap. I have the flu. Oh, that's a bummer, baseball lover. Get your questions in and get the likes up. Yeah, hey, I have a new rule. If you guys make fun of me, you have to like and subscribe. So that way you can come back and harass me later. Ego lift. I like to box random people all the time. Just walking down the street, you see grandma, slap the Starbucks out of her hand and be like, "What's up?" Go to the hospital. That's how we solve problems. What was it? The first season of UFC, where they all live together in the house, and the one guy's like, he opens up the fridge and the orange juice is empty, and he told the one guy to not leave empty stuff in the fridge, and he's like, "What you gonna do about it? Let's fight." And I'm like, "All right, so if you two beat the shit out of each other, does that fill the orange juice?" Someone's still got to do the orange juice. Like at the end of that, someone's still got to go get orange juice. So you could just solve the problem by going, "My bad, bro," and then go and pick an orange juice up, right? Like, I don't know. Conflict resolution skills? Anybody? Right? Baseball, not good. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it sucks if you have the flu, man. It really is a bummer. Try to do a little training, though. I found that when I'm sick, I try to do light training, and it helps me a little. I'm also not a doctor. I'm a dumbass in my garage, so don't take medical advice from me. Hey, you don't know if grandma is tactically prepared. Exactly. You are 100% right, Kayette. You roll up on the wrong person here in Vegas, and you're going to learn the hard way that you ain't bulletproof. Steven Sullivan, did you give shit to Coast Guard when you would run into them? Yes. Okay, here, funny story. I was at a naval base, and there was a master chief on the Coast Guard, and it was we were lance corporals and at the time E3s, and we were all walking, and I don't know what this dude had an issue with us, and he yelled at us, and I told him to shut the fuck up because I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are. And I'm like, he he went and got the captain, and we got called in the office, and I learned the hard way that his rank is yeah. I learned the hard way that rank counts. You don't talk shit to, but here's one thing I learned about the Coast Guard after getting to serve with them a little bit. Day-to-day action, day-to-day, Coast Guard sees way, way, way more action than any combat marine on a day-to-day basis. You know, the cutters, especially on the West Coast with Mexico and the drug runners coming up there, those guys are hardcore. I had no idea. Like, the Coast Guard is legitimate, and their swim call is just crazy. So I got a lot of respect for my coasties. Just finished wrestling conference, placed third, second weight class up. Oh, so you got sick from wrestling. Is it possible that you overtaxed your CNS and maybe tanked your immune system a bit? Because that does happen. I learned in casino that there are many holes in Nevada with corpses. Switching to Total War from Rice pre-work is it a good switch? I really have no idea, Landon. Coast Guard is great. Yeah, no, I think the Coast Guard's awesome. You know, at first we would make fun of them, but those guys are legitimate. We did cross training with them, and they were teaching us how to do like boarding operations and that kind of thing. And those guys, they know their stuff. I can't lie, that happened to me. The effing orange juice. I was young and dumb. Don't forget concrete shoes in Lake Mead. Bricklayers are much more hardcore than Coast Guards. I suppose at bricklaying, yes. Concrete shoes. But they can't lay 12-inch blocks all day. I don't know what one has to do with the other, but I would probably tend to agree with you. Blockies, man. Those motherfuckers hold us up so much. They're a horrible trade. I have to deal with them a lot because I'm with the ironworkers, and we gotta wait for the, they put the walls up, and they got the stubs in them, and we gotta wait for the brake testing. And almost every single time we have to cut their crap out because they do lay 12-inch blocks all day, and they do it incorrectly. Got to get a third-party engineer out there with them. I'm only speaking about one company specifically and not for all blockies, so don't take that to heart. There's this one company here in Vegas, and they do some really shitty work, and I bet you if you were out here and you were a professional, you would agree with me. You'd probably be whipping them boys into shape. All right, let me get my head on right here. Do it now. Do it. What if I can do this with a thumbs? Let's try it. Yeah. That's grip strength. Well, no, really what it is that power knurling is so aggressive, it just digs in your hand. Keep bumping on. I've been everywhere, man. Chet's moving fast. Oh, we got a small legs comment. Cool. Let's see. Tomorrow you could be in a casket. Never overwork yourself. That's true. Tomorrow's promised a new one. Go and hide in a hole if you want. Your days are numbered. If you're going to be rude, be funny. Yes, that's my one rule. And you have to hit the like and subscribe. The only time I've been to Vegas was for the Olympia. Yeah.
Buy me food.
Buy you food. Mom can't order you pizza? Any supplement for body gain, bro? Yes, I like to supplement heavy weights. I pick them up and put them down again. You looking great, my guy. Thanks, brother. Wes, what's up? Love your four-wheeler.
What pizza do you want?
I don't. I
Well,
don't.
then I'll get away
Please.
so you can
Yeah,
have
no,
some
I
dinner.
don't want that crap.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Mom out for dinner. I'm gonna lock the door.
So,
I'm about to lock the door.
wait, so you're gonna take Mom out to dinner?
Yes.
And she's gonna order me pizza, so
Yes.
you guys are just gonna go on a date?
Yes.
What are you guys going to eat?
I don't know. Please close the door. Lift your arms up for a second. I'm not gonna lock the door. I actually want her to train with me. I asked her if she wants to hit the focus mitt, so we'll see. I try to be a good dad. I would never say I am a good dad, but I try. Here's the thing. I like my kids. I like hanging out with them because I'm a kid too. Really, that's it. Out fishing, people get in fights all the time. Yes, they do. Isn't it nuts? They be breaking their hands and having to work 18-hour days, complaining on all doped up. Yep. Patient, yes. John Jacob. Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's a great name. What's your cycle? It's a free agent ambush 24. Badass bike. It's a men's BMX bike. I love that thing. I could shred on it. So you're a steel erector? Yes. Well, no. Now I'm the safety for them. I'm the area safety manager for Southwest Steel. So I'm not working anymore. Well, I'm not physically working. You get to a certain age, you don't want to be like. You gotta get a management position if you're gonna stay in construction at a certain point. But I've been in commercial construction for 25 years. How's your cardio? Well, I box 3 days a week and I can go about 3 rounds, so not terrible. I know what you mean, GH. I was just messing with you. No, I get that comment that question like 100 times a stream, and I put it in the pinned. But nobody reads that. I don't know. I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about steroids on YouTube. You know, like it's at some point they're gonna hammer me. John, man, I would like to come out there and start a masonry company. Sucks, but no one but illegals want to do my trade. Well, out here in Vegas, it's all union on the strip. So if you're gonna work commercial construction on the strip, it's union. Off strip, the guys that do like the strip malls. A lot of residential companies, a lot of those are non-union, so it's a mix of both. But I will say this, for the most part, the non-union companies that I've seen, they do pay their guys pretty well. For the most part, there are some shady ones that are the lowest bidders, but they get run off pretty quickly because the competition's pretty high out here. Leftover possum for dinner, hell yeah. Lewis says I'm an absolute tank. Appreciate it. I've been in commercial masonry 12 years. I'm a young man, totally feeling it, but you love it. No, that's awesome. Am I from the Ukraine? Hell no. Social chaos, a carpenter. I was a carpenter for I got my start in carpentry. I was working for Titan Stairs. Uh, and then when the housing market crashed, I became a steel worker. I got into industry. I was working in chemical plants and foundries. And then from there, I moved into commercial construction. I almost got my engineering degree. I'm about 30 credits short. I have to go back to school. But that I had enough schooling where they put me in the engineering department, so I got to work. I got to see some of the back end of it, like the project management stuff. And so I just kind of went from the field into management. And but I tell you what, if I had to, I could put the tools back on. Okay, as long as you're getting out there and riding and having a good fun, it doesn't matter. Oh, you're talking about four wheelers. I could ride, but my rancher can go everywhere. Yeah, right. Thanks, John Jacob. I appreciate it. Glock or Sig? That's a tough one. I mean, I don't like Glocks just because everyone has them. They're like the Honda Civics of weapons. Um, I'm a Springfield Armory guy myself. I've got let's see, handguns. We have an MP Shield. We've got an HKP 2000. We got an XDS 45. We got Ruger P94. We got a whole bunch of handguns, and they're all chambered in Smith and Wesson 40, except for the 45 in 1911. But I think if I had to choose between Sig or Glock, I think I would go with Sig. But the problem is like the SIGs models that are not good are awful, and all Glocks are good. They're just like, "Meh, I got a Glock. What did he do? Oh, did you put a reflex sight on it? You're so tactical." You know, like, I don't know. I want to be different. I have an XDS, but an MP Shield now. I bought an XDS 45, and it's fun, but it's too small to be that caliber. It's hard to get back on target. But I really do like the Springfield Armory made that what's that thing called? The new one, the upgraded version of the XDS. It's son of a bitch. What's the name of that thing? It's a really nice one because what they did is they centered gravity the barrel so that it pushes back into your hand instead of snapping your wrist back, and it's really easy to get on target and keep it there. I hate Glocks. I don't like the grip very much, and just the ergonomics of the pistol are trash and expensive as hell. But absolute worst are the Taurus pistols. We had a Taurus. It was literally fire if you dropped it. Oh my god, that thing was a hazard. Taurus makes nice revolvers, though. I will say that. Oh yeah, the Hellcat. Yes, who blocked that one? So Sigma 714 commented Hellcat. That is the name of the weapon I was thinking of, and somebody blocked his comment for some reason. I apologize for that. They probably thought you were saying something derogatory. But yes, it is the Springfield Armory Hellcat is the latest upgrade based on all of the lessons they learned with the XDS series, which is their compact lineup. The Hellcat just solves all the problems. It's got a double stack. It's got a really good center of gravity, so when you're shooting, it's easy to keep on target. It comes with a reflex sight, so it already has one built into it. It's just a nice little weapon. Really awesome for concealed carry. Sig is named a Finnish band, and it's got his name from a milk cartoon. Interesting. I got myself a Springfield Echelon. Is that the 9mm version of the 1911? Glock 21, 9-inch Lone Wolf polished barreled 45 round crisp Vector. Nice. Nice. How can you say that? They let you eat meat and protect your house. High Point. You can say what you want about High Point Colgate Drip, but they are reliable. I actually had a High Point 45, and you know what? It worked. It never had one single misfire, God, that thing was ugly. It's like you were talking about the car, and it didn't make sense. Springfield Armory's decent. Um, they have their winners and their losers like anyone else. My uncle drank a gallon of varnish. He had a horrible death, but a lovely finish. uh, Hellcats are overrated. No, I think they're good for what they are for, which is a concealed weapon or concealed carry weapon that is accurate to 30 meters, and is something that most people can fire with successfully. So it's a good little weapon, and for the money, they're not. I think that you get a pretty good weapon out of them. I'd give them a 7 out of 10. Martin, thank you, brother. What's the best advice for life? Oof, don't listen to anything I'm telling you. Just keep going, man. No matter how bad it gets, just keep going. High Point has come up. Yeah. Daniel Defense. I don't know much about them. I have an extensive gun collection. I like the RUS 79U and GKS, but it's all Call of Duty mobile. My favorite weapon that I own is my Rock Island VR60 AR-12 style semi-automatic shotgun. It is as close to a Warhammer 40K bolter as you can get. It is a lot of fun. I love that thing. And my wife's, she's got a Benelli. She's got a Benelli Nova. You got a serious Yat. Thanks, Greg. I sure do. You from Oregon? Bobby, yes. Oregon here. He's not from Oregon. That's where he lives. I just did a 25-minute workout. Should I take a shower or work out more? Well, I don't know, man. What did you work out? There's nothing wrong with 2 days if you got the energy. Yay. Suppose I should start wearing a belt for these. A need, hope, social need, hope no one, LOL. Are you stronger in your legs or your arms? I've never met anybody who has stronger arms than they have legs. What is a get? As far as I know, it's a padonkadonk. Wow. It's a tookus. This is when this thing starts hurting my hands. And there we go. I start getting a little. All right. Let's go for a hike. I promise you won't last. Why would you say that? Hey, babe, these guys don't think I could keep up with them going hiking. Can you imagine? Unless you can climb a sheer cliff rock face, I don't think you want to talk to me about hiking. He doesn't train to run. No, running. Oh, fuck running. I ain't doing that shit. Uh, no, we go hiking up in the mountains, man. Matter of fact, I have videos of it on my YouTube. We went we actually, my kids and I, our whole family, Christina, remember we climbed over in Valley of Fire, that huge the kids, man, it took us about an hour to get over it. And we did that without climbing gear too. When did you first start working out? What was it, about 4 o'clock? No, I've been training heavy for like, I don't know, 11 years. When I turned 40 is when I had my first powerlifting competition. Come to Maine. It is way too cold. Have you been to Zion in Utah? Yes, absolutely gorgeous. This place is all over Utah. We spent a lot of time up there. Lots of time. We go up to Duck Creek quite a bit. We go to Zion. We go. There's a bunch of parks all the way up to Salt Lake. What's the weight on the bar right now? Let me see here. 45, 595, 605, 615. 615 pounds. Vegas has amazing hiking and views. I've been there a couple times. The strip is amazing too. Yeah, what's cool about Vegas is you got Mount Charleston, so if you want to go up in the snow, you can do that. You got Valley of Fire, so if you want to hike like the high desert. You got Death Valley, if you want to go to the low desert. You got the tail end of the Rocky Mountains, which is all considered high desert. It's like a 4-wheel ATV. You can go shooting out there, hunting. It's got everything. You go fishing. The logo on your hat. It's an eagle, globe, and anchor. It's a symbol of the United States Marines. That's Supremo. Sigma Seaman. Yeah, no, Vegas is pretty cool. If you can get past the strip and the superficial fakeness of it all, and you get outside of Vegas, it's really awesome. Is the whole strip powered by solar panels? No, but they are switching over to quite a bit of that. We got Hoover Dam provides, I want to say, like 40% of the power to the valley, and then there's a whole bunch of natural gas uh, fire plants around the city, and then there's a whole bunch of solar fields, but it all ties into the grid. A lot of it goes back to California. I don't really know how they divide the power up, but it sucks we had 9 yesterday. Are your shirts custom tailored? No, but what I do is when I wear short sleeve shirts, I sew the sleeves up so that they show my arms off. uh, Newbie Loki, what's up? Hey, what do you say? Danny Wolf, what's up, brother? Danny Wolf's in the house. Uh, Strongman competitor. He just recently competed. He kicked ass. You guys should check his page out. Absolutely. I only need 5 more likes to get to 100. What happens if I get to 100? Hey, your youthful age, what are some bucket list items you haven't done yet? Okay, so I want to get into the USPA Hall of Fame, and I think I have a really good shot at that. So that's why I'm still competing at powerlifting. But some like real bucket list stuff. I want to get in a sanctioned fight at the age of 50, which is stupid, but I want to do it. I want to bring my wife to go see Niagara Falls. I want to see the pyramids in Egypt. I've already been to Petra in Jordan. I've seen some of the 7 natural wonders of the world, but I definitely want to go see the pyramids. I want to see. Let me see here. There's some other stuff. I want to take her to Ireland. I want to go back to my the place where my family's from. lived in snow once, won't go back. Yeah, we both lived in the cold, that's for sure. The hottest day in the summer is 105 here. It's typical hottest day in Vegas, like 130. Like, we're talking hottest day. The issue is, a lot of times it's in that 110, 115 zone, but the problem is, like, you take the ground temperature, and it's like 140, 150 degrees beaming off the ground. So the guys that are working, like especially the road crews, construction, they're just cooking, just and on the ground cooking. So that's something you got to be careful of. It's not necessarily the ambient temperature; it's the temperature everything gets to, the surface temperatures. That's why you be driving in your truck sometimes, and it'll say it's 110, and then you look at your truck's thermometer, and it says like 135, and you're like, how's that possible? I speak 5 different languages. That's pretty cool. I speak a couple. I speak English, a Klingon. uh, I can speak Eldari. uh, Japan and Jamaica and Australia must go. What's wrong with Australia? Stephen Holmes. I'm on 200 milligrams of test and 100 milligrams of DHB. It's like a real, like a HRT dose that I cruise on. 130. That was the temperature on board the carrier in the Middle East Gulf. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how Vegas compares to like Iraq, but I recall we had days out there where it was way hotter than 130. It was 130 in Salem the year before last. Am I fasting? Yes. There he is, Wolverine. What's good with you? Okay. 115 last summer. What is it? Paleo at Tupa 808. Semper Fi, brother. Jarl Crazy. Brother, can you do a one-arm push-up? Yes. Fairly easily. You dark now. Maybe not easily. It's hard to balance. But it's not hard to push. Your dark nature, Brooke. Brandon Carlisle, what's up? You are lucky. You are lucky. Look at your body. Lucky you. Your dark nature. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. What was my MOS? I was an 0844 Field Artillery Fire Direction Controlman. Big guns, 155 millimeter howitzers. We were the M1908s, and then they started slowly getting into the 777s, and now, unfortunately, 5th Battalion, 11th Marines is all HIMARS, so they switched over to rocket artillery, but that was after I got out. You can't wait to show off. Man, ask your job was in the service. I think I just answered that. Bro, how wow, bro, I look like Peach. Bro, how wow, bro, I look like Peach. Hard work, not luck. No, it's definitely hard work. A little bit of luck, probably. They're hard if you keep your body straight instead of twisting. Anyway, good physique. Yeah. Let's see. Guess I'll try it out. Put my money where my mouth's at. So, like, I always had problems with the balance. So does that count? Would that be good? Or is my legs too far apart? Or I don't know. But I mean, that wasn't difficult. I could hold that all day. You know what I mean? But you figure if you could bench 400 pounds, you should be able to hold your body weight. Any absent Jarl? Thank you, brother. That's fun. I'm going to start doing those. You know what? I'm going to start that. I like the way that hits. And you're right. So when you said not twist your body, I noticed I was over. And did you see me come back straight? I'm like, oh, okay. And that puts all the pressure right on the triceps. That's pretty cool. Both of my granddads served. One was in the Navy and he was a ship recovery diver, and the other was in the Army and he served with the 101st Airborne. Nice. Uh, my dad did not serve. He was a police officer for 50 years. My sister was in the Navy, and her husband he was the commanding officer of the language school in Monterey, California. I think he was up for admiral. He's a captain. I don't know if he picked admiral up or not. But I was just a dumbass pogue. I love my job though. I really did. We had a lot of fun in artillery. I wonder if it's possible to do a single-handed parallel bar push-up. Uh, it sounds dangerous. Oh, are you talking about? But you get your feet on the ground, right? Like I'm thinking in the air. Yeah, you're a strong man. You probably don't need to care about them, but that's. But thanks for being a good sport, John Doe. No, that's cool. I'm gonna start doing them. I'm gonna start doing one-arm push-ups. I'll start doing sets of them. I'll just figure the form out because that's kind of fun. It's sort of like what is a one-legged squat they call pistol squats? Like my legs are obviously strong enough to do pistol squats, but it's a really difficult thing because of the balance. Who's your favorite wrestler? I'm gonna say Gorgeous George. Well, who is my favorite wrestler? Like realistically, uh, hmm. Oh, I always hated Hulk Hogan. I not hated him. I just didn't like him. Andre the Giant. I got to go with Andre. How could you not like Andre the Giant? I mean, come on. Shawn Michaels, yeah. By chance, you have some close to a handstand push-up. By chance, have you come close to a handstand push-up? I get scared with the press-up. Did you see me flip and land on my back the other time I was streaming, Bob? Yeah, my wife's family served too. Dad's in the Air Force. Her grandpa was a first sergeant Marine at 8th and I. Uh, Macho Man and Randy Savage. Yeah. Andre the Giant. Ludwig Borga. Yeah. I keep falling too. Yeah. You get once you tip in a certain direction, it's all bad. Baseball lover. Me. Yeah, you can obviously do pistol squats. It's dorsiflexion, ankle mobility that prevents you. Biggest goals is to do one arm push ups. So I kind of cheat when I do pistol squats. What I'll do is I'll stand on the squat bench, or I mean my bench press, so that my leg can hang down a little bit, and it just takes a look. You know what I mean? So it looks like I'm doing them, but I'm not quite because the leg's not straight out. What's the worst injury you've had in your life? I had 48 stitches across my L5 and I lost feeling in half my body. And I had to relearn to walk again. I lost the use of my leg. I was in traction. It was pretty bad. But I came back from that. Yeah, I still have back issues. How much body fat percentage are you? Right now, when I took the you know that little scale that you stand on? It's got the little, you put your feet on the metal and then it's got the handles and it shocks you and it reads your body fat percentage. According to that machine, I was at 11% body fat. Now, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what it said. Lonely Cookie. I'm 17 and I'm miserable and I wish I could just die and I never have to deal with this. I have zero friends and no one. I feel like I'm stupid and dumb and life is pointless. Can anyone please help me? Lonely Cookie, I'm going to say that this is probably not the place you're going to get the help you need. I will say that we're here for you. I was in a really dark place myself a few days ago, like a little while ago. And anytime I get like that, you have to reach out for help. I would definitely talk to somebody. Now, the reason why I say this isn't the place for it is because, how are you going to get the help you need in a stream? But I will say this, we're here for you, man. Stick around, maybe Maybe you got to kick at the darkness until it bleeds daylight. You know, the last thing you want to do is give up. So many times I thought life was meaningless, it meant nothing, there was no point, and I just wish it was over. So many times life beat me down. I lost everything. I was homeless. I was destitute. I was starving. I wanted to die. But I just kept going. I just kept going. And you know what? It got better. And sometimes it got worse before it got better. But you just keep going. You just keep going because you can. You almost make it a challenge to keep going, you know? Like almost saying F you to life. Like, you're not going to take me out. I'm going to show you. But, yeah, you definitely want to reach out and get some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this conversation be the last one you have about this. And stick around. Did you watch Tyson Fury versus Usyk? No, I missed it, man. Yeah, people in the Lonely Cookie, people, read the chats. Read what people are saying. Yes. Gethin Hughes, yes. I am not natural. I'm 50 years old. Come on now. The more I look at you, you kind of remind me of Mel Gibson. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, that means I need to shave. So Fury lost a fight? Are you kidding me? I didn't think that was. I thought he would. Well, that tells me it's not scripted. I was dead once, then said, you know what? Now I'm a dollar store manager. No, now I'm a dollar store manager. You know? Yeah, you just keep going. You gotta keep going. You can't. Look, life sucks. Life sucks. Nobody owes us shit. We're born alone. We're gonna die alone, you know? And in the middle, nobody owes us anything. But, you know, I would hardly say that I got to where I'm at without a lot of help along the way. And it gets better. It really does. You know, it doesn't seem like it's going to. I just remember being in this pit of despair, and I thought, good Lord, I just can't do this anymore. I just can't. Is this really going to be the rest of my life? And all the difference a day makes, because literally a couple of days later, everything changed. And my circumstances didn't change. The amount of money I had didn't change. Nothing changed except for I got what I needed. I saw that there was a path forward, and that's all I need. You don't have to hand anything to me. You just got to show me where to go, and I will get there. And that's kind of the attitude you gotta have. You have to adopt. It's like you're just indomitable, no matter how bad it gets. There's one thing the Marines taught me. It's long suffering. You know, we can take. I am the world's strongest punching bag. You know what I mean? You can. I can take a punch. Sigma 714. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel training can help anyone. Yes, training, absolutely. Go to a gym, get some work in. But see, I don't like to be pretentious and assume that people have access to that. But if you do have access to that, I would say order of importance. Talk to somebody, get a good meal, do some training, get some sleep. I don't know if you're being prevented from any of those. I don't know what your situation is. Life sucks. It does. 4 a.m. I'm still awake. But you have me stay hard, and you're gonna beat life, and you're gonna change when you start going towards the thing. You're damn right. You know, that's what right now I'm training to compete in March, and every day I wonder why I'm doing this to myself. But I've got a silly goal of getting in the Hall of Fame for the USPA, and I'm gonna do it. Damn it. And will anybody know me or remember me or care? No, probably not. But I'm going to do it anyways. If it wasn't for working out and exercise giving me the reason to live, I'd probably be under the ground already. And you know what? That's why I don't apologize for not being 100% natural. Because it's like, what do you want me to do? Just shrivel up and die? You want me to just sit on a couch and just so like some sanctimonious prick on YouTube is satisfied? You know what I mean? It's like you do what's best for you. Danny Wolf, world's strongest nature druid shaman. Danny Wolf is a guy. Lonely Cookie. Check out Danny Wolf's page, please. Danny Wolf went from being in a wheelchair to competing in strongman, barely ambulatory to doing a strongman competition. You tell me, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Smith or War of the Roses. War of the Roses, absolutely. What was her name? She played Who Framed Roger Rabbit. She played God damn it, one of my favorite actresses. I can't remember her name. Benji. I don't know. Check, look it up online, I guess. No, actually, I have the answer, Benji. You go to my Helix HRT. Helix HRT. Go online, fill out their form, get an assessment from a doctor. If you need a prescription, they'll get one for you. They'll get you right. That's where you can get it. Thank you, Gen X Power. I was thinking of shooting myself, but you really changed my perspective. Yeah, don't do that, man. And if you're being serious, I'm telling you, I was right with you. I had a moment of despair where I thought it was just like the end of the world. And, you know, me being the clinically depressive type, already, like, I know how to get myself out of that. Like, I know it's not real. But we could just get stuck. Sometimes you get stuck in a moment, you know? Yeah, definitely sub to Wolf. He's a badass. Like that dude. I don't know if Danny Wolf doesn't inspire you, nothing will inspire you. That's how bad of a man that guy is. Freshly Wild. Okay, how do you take care of joint health? I do a lot of full range of motion, stretching. Everything just always hurts. But supplements like glucosamine. Joint health's tricky, man. It's just like you have full range of motion stretching. Your Dark Nature. Were you in the Army? No, I was a Marine. Don't you dare say I was in the Army. But yes, it changed my life. It changed me into the man I am today. Like it gave me the ability to be assertive and take control of the situation, leadership skills, discipline. Getting huge. We work out at home with stuff like weighted chin-ups and dips. Awesome. X Cabbage. Going pretty good, man. Trinix, read my pinned comment. Yeah, thank you, Christina. I'm glad you jumped in because she's the one you want to talk to about joint health. I know all the stretches. She does yoga. She's a board certified massage therapist, and she's going to school to be a microbiologist. Like she's, I would say, an expert of anatomy. So like I defer to her for a lot of stuff. You know, I'm just a dumb meathead, but I have her, and she helps me out immensely with keeping my ass in shape. You know what I mean? Mortar man, what size mortars, Benji? Did you have the 40s or 80s or the 120s? Greets from Poland, Helga Black. What's up? What's more important, consistency or motivation? Consistency. Discipline is more important than motivation. There's just times we're not motivated. But if you have the discipline, you're going to get it. There is nothing more important than consistency. Nothing. You can have the best genetics in the world, but if you're not consistent, you're not going to be great. And you can have the worst genetics in the world, and if you're consistent and you're disciplined, you're going to do all right. What's the difference between the Army and the Marines? I'm not an American. Well, the Marines, we're a department of the Navy, and we deploy usually with we have expeditionary units that are attached to naval battle groups. And if anything breaks out in the world, we're like the reaction force. We're the first ones to go. Generally speaking, we fight differently. The Army's more big unit movements, and we're more small combined arms warfare, like lightning warfare style stuff, hit and run. We're a smaller force. We're a lighter force. We're a more aggressive force. I think we're better trained, generally speaking. Now, there's units in the Army that are better trained than the Marines, for sure. But generally speaking, the difference between the Marines and any of the other forces is that every single person has to go through some form of infantry training. So that means on any given day, if your forward operating base is attacked, I know I can tell an admin or a cook or a motor T guy or whomever to grab a rifle and let's go, and they're going to know exactly what they need to do. Where that's not the case with the other branches of the service. So it's just it's a mindset thing. Same difference between McDonald's and a restaurant. Hell yeah. Yeah, a happy-go-lucky Marine. Damn right. No, you're right though. Max Pylon. Yes, Max Pylon. I do remember you. What's up, brother? Getting huge. Genetics is based on bone structure and length of muscle, bellies, and metabolism. Yeah, dude, you could say I have good genetics. I really do. I have long arms, which makes me good for the deadlift. I just have the general proportions of like Ed Cohn, which means I have no advantage or disadvantage when it comes to any lifts. So even while I might not be, it's like I'm going to be all around good, which means my total is going to generally be better than everybody's. Um, there's some guys that have really strong deadlifts, but their squat and their bench sucks, and there's vice versa. Where I'm one of those guys that I'm just generally good at everything. So I have the genetics for it, but you still gotta have if I didn't train, I wouldn't be any good. What do you recommend as a young man trying to bulk up, build solid muscle foundation? I would recommend like a solid barbell program, like starting strength 5x5 or the Wendler 531, and then of course you got to eat. Sold my genetics for a milkshake. Random, but how did the stop motion go? I got my son a phone for Christmas. He hasn't gotten it yet. It's a nice one. So I'll let you know once he opens up his Christmas present. But yeah, we've been tinkering with the program. It works pretty good. John Doe, may I ask why a lot of Americans making fun of the Marine Corps? Moron Corps, for example. It's easy to get it or something else. Genuinely curious. No, what's funny is that we have the same ASVAB requirements to join as the Air Force. Most people don't know that. You have to have the same score as the Air Force to get in the Marines. So generally speaking, we have smarter people than the rest of the services. But it's sort of a running joke that Marines are a bunch of dumb meatheads, tran eating, and we kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's just fun. Big dumb Marine, I trust you. What is your best bench? 425. 60s, 81s, and 105. Oh, and 120s. Damn, that took you a long time to answer. Do you think I can make it in boxing professionally? I'm 19 years old with little to no boxing background. Did I use it to get in a lot of fights as a kid and lost sometimes? Here's what I'm going to tell you. You can be the best street fighter in the world, and you're going to go into a boxing gym and you're going to get tuned up because they fight with rules. But if you're not afraid of taking punches, you're good. That right there is half the battle. I mean, most people are just scared to get hit. If you're not scared of getting hit and you can acquire some footwork skills, you're going to be badass. All right. We going heavy hour. Hold on, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick because I'm running the risk of having an accident, if you know what I mean. when you go that heavy, and you got to go a little, it's not good.
Entertain you. How's your day? Because my drug and hi mom and everybody else. I'm here to entertain you. I'm sorry if I'm not entertaining. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Lots of things I can do. Let's see. Let's see. I can show some Warhammer figurines. So right now we're working on some of these guys, and there's also this one, and this one's one of my personal favorites, and and these are mine, the Skinks, Age of Sigmar, and they're pink and yellow, purple too, so they match my all my other Warhammer figurines. And that's only some that we're working on. But there's this, or this is like, there's a whole squad of most of these. And yay! I showed him some of your Warhammer figurines and the ones that I'm working on.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, bye.
Love you, sweetie.
Bye.
Thanks for helping me out.
You're welcome.
I went to the bathroom and I told her, hey, go entertain them while I'm in the bathroom. I was, when I did that last set, I was like, uh-oh, that could be bad. That's a lot of steel. Let me see. That was 6.0. That's 6.15. Now I'm going to go up to, I'm running out of weights, Bob. $665. I want to try to beat 720. That was the last time I got 720 pounds. I want to see if I can beat that. Clean your shop, Marine. Yeah, no shit. Can you still run? I hate running. Like if you went for a jog, no, I can run my ass off. I just don't like it. Uh, we do. I do a lot of boxing. Do boxing 3 days a week. I hit the heavy bag. I'll set timers and just wail on it, which seems to be a lot more effective than like treadmill or running. And we do a lot of walking still. Like I think walking is just overrated as far as good cardio. Especially take the dogs. Just go for I don't know, go walk for a mile or two. That's super good cardio. That's easy on a lot of people. It doesn't mess your knees up. When I do run, so one thing I did differently to fix my running gait and my knee pain was I switched to these Vibrams, these 5-finger suckers, minimalist shoes. And I got some for running.
They want me to pick up your weights.
Go for it.
I think I can do this one.
That's 85 pounds.
I could not do this, and I don't.
Can you do that one? That's 85 pounds. Be careful. Get good form. Get your back straight. Don't hurt yourself. Just get your back straight. Just pull straight up. Okay, that's 85 pounds.
Yay! It's heavy enough that I can lift my feet up.
Weighs more than you do, that's for sure.
Mom blocked somebody that said, "Why put your kid on live stream?"
Well, because her mom is also one of my moderators.
Yeah.
And she's watching.
Yeah.
So if I get some jackass, and
Bye-bye.
plus most of the people that are on the stream know me. And we train with her all the time. Benefits, what's up? Haroon. Benji. I used to like it when I was younger in the service, and I weigh around 260 and I like to start training again. Would test, yeah, absolutely, test would help, but I would not start with that. You know, like I was natural till I was 45. It was 46 almost. 45 is when I started kind of just going down the where test and I had already been training. Like I was already a record holding powerlifter, natural. So I didn't just go on steroids. You ever do a ruck workout? It's been a long time, and I would absolutely. We're gonna start doing rock climbing again. My wife, so that's her thing. She wants to get healthy, and she wants to do her own thing for a bit. So I'm not gonna intrude on that training. But eventually, the goal is I would like to do it with her. What do you think of the Strength Cartel group, Joe Grecio? I'm glad you asked. Those guys are a bunch of clowns. I was watching them do rows where they couldn't even row 315 pounds without like throwing their back into it. I'm watching like, okay, Cali Muscle, that poor guy, you know. Wes Watson, that guy's a wuss. I guarantee you I'm like stronger than that man in every single capacity. Big Boy, Big Boy's pretty strong, I'll give him that, but he's huge, he should be. Those guys are clowns. All they do is chuck weights around. How do they make money? I don't understand why people buy their stuff. They try to be this alpha male nonsense. Like, what are they selling? Are they selling an image? Like, I would never pay for any of their programs. Like, you asked me to train, I'll tell you for free. You ever make it to Vegas, you can just come work out with me. Like, I wouldn't charge for that. I mean, you see the guys that pay to work out with them. They're always the guys handing them the weights, and they're standing there like idiots. They always look miserable. Are we gonna program your numbers soon? Yeah, I need to figure it out because I'm gonna compete in March. I did write something before while you were taking a deuce. You're 42. You love ruck workouts. I have I got a Marine moderator. His name's Novak, and he does ruck training. I just heard something crash in my house, and my daughter's screaming. Give me a second. What happened? What did you do? That's hilarious. We do that once a day. The kid's just like me. We get busy doing stuff and we don't pay attention to our surroundings, and she always trips and eats. Abu Bakr, Siddiq, Umar, Usman, Ali, Azerbaijan, Everlax from Russia. Let's see here. Where are we at? Seriously, a Mexican as big as Big Boy is so rare. I'm Southern California and they're usually just not that big as him. Partially because... Oh, yeah. No, I agree with you, Bob. They're posers. They're total posers. Susanna Martinez. Greetings from Mexico. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Would love to come up from LA and train with you sometime. Absolutely. Hell yeah, man. And we don't care. Like the people I train with, we don't care if you're strong or not. You know, it's like if you're interested in learning powerlifting or you're an expert powerlifter, you know, like it doesn't matter. We train with all sorts, like guys with no experience, guys that are way stronger than I am. Just a good group of dudes, you know. It's like we're a real come as you are kind of group. You know what I mean? Love the home drama. I'm brand new. Do you deal with I'm brand new. Do you deal with anxiety? Yeah, I saw your comment, ENV Outdoors, and I was trying to decide if I was going to acknowledge it or not. Just because I don't know. I wonder when people point stuff like that out. It's like what is their motivations? But if you're being serious, weightlifting. Honestly, I just keep myself busy. I would say that I'm a pretty high-strung dude. I'm one of those guys that's going all the time. If I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. A lot of times I go until I'm just exhausted, and then I hit the rack, and then I wake up in the morning and do it again. Brand new. Let's see. Anyone know his OnlyFans? Hey man, if you got money to spend, I'll take it from you. What state are you in? Nevada. I'm in Las Vegas. Leonardo Pinto, Slava, Russia. Nice. Gilligan's Island reruns. Can you watch them? Yes. Will I? Why is the image mirrored? I have no idea, man. There's supposedly a setting where I could switch it back, but I can't find it. Let's see. Vlog with Mahi. Well, hello to you too, sir. Oh man, I'll tell you what. The level of discourse is taking a bit of a dive. Big Pink Pony Club. What's wrong with what do they call them? Jabronis? No. Bronies. You got a problem with bronies, yo? What are you saying? What's your issue? What's your issue with bronies? Your age, I am for LA. 50. Gilligan's Island. Now, how do they have so many changes of clothes? I liked Marianne. I'll tell you what. How many years have you been on steroids? 4. Shakes head, LOL. Yeah, right. Come to Brazil, train BJJ. You pay for it, I will come. Hell yeah, I'll go anywhere in the world. I would love to go to Brazil. I love it. We just signed up for a BJJ gym here in Vegas. Start Monday, as a matter of fact. I have no interest in fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I do not want to roll around on the floor with another man. I like standing up and fighting. It's just more fun. Is it more effective than the Street Fighter? You go, I'm going to pull a weapon in a Street Fighter. Are you kidding me? Happy holidays, Randy. What's up? Vlog, can we meet? Yeah, you come to Vegas, I'll meet up with you. Or maybe not. Oh, you mean meet like that? No, no, I'm married. Uh, sorry, baby. What's your thought on Mike and Jake fight? Stupid. It wasn't even a fight. It was scripted. I envy outdoors. I'm being serious. I deal with it all day. Just wondering how you cope. I hide it from my family. Just spend more time at work doing work-related things. I'm wired as well. Yeah, you know what helps though? No, for real. Like techniques to quiet yourself. Things like yoga. Uh, Honestly, cuddling with my wife. Spending time with the family. Like doing things like that. Like finding moments where you can really switch off. Meditation, yoga, tai chi, practicing, like anything where you're doing anything that requires mindfulness. Weightlifting would be one of them. Martial arts. You're keeping yourself busy, but you're learning how to focus. And that definitely helps with anxiety. Now here I would say I'm in an unnatural state because I'm talking to you guys, and it's even though I'm enjoying it and we're all laughing, and I would hardly say I'm stressed. It is it's out of my comfort zone. So yeah, maybe there is a little bit of anxiety, and would be that would be considered like a soothing technique, I think. Um, and it's interesting because before you pointed it out, I didn't even realize I was doing it. But yeah, there's some of that there for sure. Um, and I'm on my toes because I'm waiting for the trolls to hit me with comments, and I'm trying to be quick-witted and funny. You know, put zingers back. Uh, think that guy's Anther Country's Navy. I'm not sure what that means. Delta, you are good, but let's not make this about anything other than lifting. Free. Oh, yeah, thanks for getting rid of that. Because I don't know if I agree with that. And I'll be honest with you. You're barking up the wrong tree. Do you smoke cigs or alternate? I do have a problem with cigarettes, and I'm trying to quit. I've been struggling with cigarettes for a very long time. Horrible habit. Shalom, brother. Z Zahid. What's up? Free Barbellestein. Free Snatchestein. Did my recruiter like me too? Yeah, recruiters are paid to like you. Stephen. Who do you think did 911? Oh, Lord of mercy. I don't have enough time in the world to get into that rabbit hole. Millennial Power, you've been nicotine free for 2 years. Yeah, but you smoke a lot of weed. So was one take place of the other, or is it totally different? And I'm not judging you. I have no problem with people that smoke weed at all. I thought about jumping on a giant grizzly. I gave my recruiter my Olympic weight set. William LaFontaine, what's up? Lucas, thanks, brother. Reagan Ferguson, what's up? Stephen Sullivan, did he lie to you? So I was homeless, and I just wanted to get off the streets, right? And they were talking about the delayed entry program, and I said, hell no, I just want to go. Did he lie to me? No, actually, he was pretty honest. I don't think he did. Nicotine and weed are two different things. Yeah, but the smoke, though, that's what we're talking about. The inhalation of smoke. Not natty. Wow, Lucas, I'm glad you're here to point that out. Dear. Do you hunt? Yes. Hell yeah. The green is aspirin compared to other things. Yeah, okay. With enough meditation, you would probably be shocked with the results. Yes. Yeah. Lucas Johnson. Uh, Thanks. I appreciate that, EKM. Do you think I should cut before going to basic? No. How much do you weigh? Like, you're cut now. Are you a power bottom? If the money's right. What's up with this chat? Ash. It wasn't bad a while ago. It's taken a downturn. We got a new, fresh batch of people in. Like, we were actually having some good conversations earlier. You came in at the wrong time. I make really good batches of mulch. Grind it down with leaf with key. Phenomenal. Okay, that's awesome. I guess I should. That's my fault for bringing it up. There he is. I got good squats in last night after working 48 hours a week, but I was falling over the gym. Nice. That's awesome, Kenneth. Devilish Dog. Good name. Hey, guy, one question for you. What's a good starting weight for a beginner with resistance bands? Pick one? I don't know. Like, I couldn't tell you, honestly. Jesse, it's going all right, brother. Reagan Ferguson, Lewis Johnson just had leave then. Oh yeah, no, he's cool. I don't really care. Faye Navesh, thanks, appreciate it. No, eat good. Basic, they starve you. Yeah, that's what I would say, Benji. Like, well, he's asking me if he should cut. He's a bodybuilder. Like, he's already cut. Uh, yeah, Ash. Yeah, stick around. It's not usually this bad. I don't know where this batch came from. Just called us new people boring. Yeah, when the level of discourse gets down to like 14-year-old name calling, it's like it's fun. I like jousting. I like to see if I can give it back as good as I get it, but you have to admit, I mean, it's pretty sophomoric. I'm not impressed. Let's put it that way. I'm bulking, eating 200 pounds, and if you look at my most recent post, that's what I look like. Yeah, you look like you're a decent normal size. Like, I don't know what you're comparing yourself to. Uh, he said, quit yapping at you. I'm not cool with that. No, I appreciate that, Reagan. Yeah, Reagan. I'm pronouncing it right. I need glasses. What I'm saying is I don't care. Like, I get it all the time, if that makes sense. I don't let a circle with a letter dictate what I'm gonna do on my stream, if that makes sense. Dwelt Saws or Milwaukee. They both kind of suck, but if you're going to go to any job site in the United States, you're most likely going to find DeWalt. So it's probably better to have the stuff that you're going to find everywhere so that if you need something, you have compatibility. And now that Milwaukee's made in China, I'm just like, they're not any better than anybody else. Flexing is superior to most bands, like when we flex in the mirror. I don't want to say anything bad about band workouts. I don't know enough about them. Do machines limit your strength gains compared to free weights? No, you can have really good results with machines. The problem is like, especially if you're going to compete in a sport like powerlifting, what it does is it limits. As a matter of fact, you can get better gains in strength. For example, like let's say you're benching on a Smith machine. You're pushing in one plane of motion with no lateral instability because you're on rails. So you never really learn to balance. You don't work any of that out. But you're gonna generate much more force in one direction. So in that aspect, it's gonna make you stronger. But I don't know. Free weights, in my opinion, are always going to be better than machines for the results that most people want. But you can have outstanding results just working machines. My wife did mostly machines, and she was shredded. She looked great. She looks great now. I'm just saying, like when she was like really ripped back in the day, like when her body fat percentage was like closer to what a bodybuilder would be. She was just using machines. Like once she gets her surgery done and she starts working out again, I'm guessing that she'll be using machines when she goes back to the gym. And she was a machine. She is a machine. Yes, but cardio is better. I got some ideas for cardio. Oh, on that note, I better hurry my ass up here. I gotta get going. What time is it? We need to eat It is, holy shit, it's already 8 o'clock? Oh, god damn it. I'm taking way too long. Taking way too long. Hey, babe, where do you want to go to dinner? No, you and I were having that discussion earlier, machines versus free weights. $6.55. Let me see here. 665, 75.85. All right. Phew. All right. See you later, Bobby. Ooh. Dancing is a wonderful today. Do cardio. Used to belly dance. Oh yeah, she did. Oh yeah. Dying, I probably bench more than you. Well, good, man. That's good. I hope you do. A lot of people bench more than me. Snowed today in New York all day. Yeah, I don't miss the snow. Who is your coach, or do you coach yourself? Right now, nobody. I've trained with Bob, and I were training partners for a while, and then I ran the Candido 6-week. I was working with Profit Fear for a minute. What's the most you've bench pressed? Raw 425. Take a break, and then when you're ready, go. Could you please tell an exercise for back pain? Yeah, Jefferson curls. Look that up. How much have you deadlifted? 720. I was kind of hoping to beat that tonight, but I'm in a rush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt. This will be the first time if I do it. I got 705 on the bar. I'm going to try to hit that for a double. How much do I bench? Right now, right about 405. Firstly Wild. Let's see. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just graduated from Paris Island. Nice. What was your, what platoon and company were you in? At what weight? 220. I've been 220 for the last 10 years. No, that's not true. I was competing at 198 when I turned 40. So I was 198 for 4 or 5 years, and then I went up to 220. So I've been between 198 and 220 for the last 10 years. When I had the natural tested, the USPA national records in 2016, I was at 198 weight class. Delta Company, platoon 1180. Nice. Yelp Kenwit. I was Charlie Company, platoon 1189. Who would win in a fight, you or Brian Shaw? What happened to what's for dinner? Nothing. I'm still gotta get my workout done. Salt and pepper. Can you go deadlift 350 R 350M play? What? Can you go deadlift 350? I don't know. I don't know what that means. No, I prefer not. Slipped. Why do you block me? I didn't say anything wrong. Vlog with Mahi. I didn't block you. I didn't know what a. I don't know. If you did get blocked, I'm sorry. But if my moderators usually look out for stuff that's racist or just like spamming or grossly inappropriate, so I apologize. Like, so slipped. I'm gonna just ban. I'm just gonna hide him and get rid of him. So slipped, I'm just gonna get rid of because he started spelling out something that would have been racist. And if not, he's just spamming. So that's what I'm talking about. So if you got put on a timeout, I apologize for that. Curse, are you natty? No. Vlog with Mahi. I did. I don't know. Maybe I did. What did you say to me? How much do? Because it takes you got to cross a line for me to block you. You know what I mean? Like if I did it, you said something I really, really disapproved of. Get her done, Marine. JW, what's up? Thanks, Reagan. Oh my God, nobody reads the pinned comments. Bro Ken, read the pinned comment. Newbie. Look, hell is zesty. Will you fight Mike Tyson? You're sure he lives right next door. I'll just call him up and be like, hey, Mike, you want to fight? Because, I got it like that. Is it true you choke yourself every night? No, my wife does that. Would it be funny if you attached the camera to the bar for a stream? That would be cool. I don't know if I could do that. Tendinitis does suck. Do you ever suffer from roid rage? No, why would I? I think it was political talk. Yeah, maybe. What does your diet consist of? I can't catch the neighbor's cat. So I'm stuck with eggs. You any kid. Do you think Dorian Yates in his prime could have ripped his own head off? Thank you, Viendra. Well, vlog, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Like, if it's something that was true, like it was an accident, I apologize. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Verenda. Lewis, what questions are that, Lewis? I'm just ignoring. I didn't see those. Would you ever do a Vegas travel vlog? Lord, no. KHC, read the pinned comment. How many Marines could you take? I got room for 3 in my truck. I could fit 4 in my Chevy. Oh, no, in the Tahoe, we could probably take 6 to 8. What are you going to eat for dinner? The neighbor's cat. GoPro. I can't catch cats. Can you listen to Friday Night Funkin' Mario's Madness? Hell yeah. No. Oh, God, man. These cameras suck, but I got one more set to do. Where'd all the cool people go? Chill out from Canada. What's up? No offense. I'm 50 years old. I don't mind that question. I also served in the Republic of Korea Army for 2 years. That's awesome. I served with some Rock Marines. Those guys are badass. Matter of fact, some of them go to the VA hospital here in the United States. Please, really quick. Oh, man, I just did that last set. It was 8 o'clock, so here we go. I'm going to go for a PR. Let's see if I can lift this twice. 705 for double. All the tea in China, baby. That's a PR. Yeah. Ooh, throwing my hand up pretty good. Whew. That was 705. No. I gotta go take my beautiful, sexy wife to dinner. And I gotta give her some appreciation for helping me out with moderating. Whew. Damn. I might have been able to get a triple out of that, maybe. Oh, what did JDMP get blocked for? I don't see it on mine. Okay. Thank you, Reagan. Thank you, Nicholas. My brother started out Marine, went 2 years civilian, re-enlisted in the Army. Wish he went back to the Marines. I kind of did the same thing with the Naval Reserve, but that's a story for another day. I got to get going. You guys have been awesome. That was a PR. That's the most I've ever done for more than one rep in my entire life. Any bar, any weight. So that bodes well for March when I'm going to be competing. Ooh, yeah, baby. Wow. I love you guys. I'll see you on the battlefield. Yeah, buddy.